Hmm. Ahoy and welcome back. Oh man, we're back in town. Currently just kind of vibing. I'm having a big ass salad tonight for dinner. Hell yeah. Who doesn't love a good salad? Well, probably a lot of people because salad a lot of time fucking sucks. Salad is cringe. But you can have a salad that's pretty good. You can have a salad that's pretty damn awesome actually, Like I used to be one of those guys like, nah man, fucking salad's awful all the time. You know, I'll only eat meat. But then I grew up. I became an adult. You can't just have like burgers and hot dogs and shit and steak all the time. As kind of sick as that would be, you kind of can't like realistically do it. So, take it from me, I guess as much as it's worth, get some greens. They're good for you. Mm. Based in first pill. Congratulations, wife. Mm. First one to the party. Getting wild. It's getting crazy. I know. It's always got to be weird, right? Like, it's always got to be weird to be like the first person to show up to like a party. Like, you get there and you're like, all right, let's get crazy. Where, where's everybody else? Oh, they're coming. I feel like that sets off a fight or flight immediately with a person. You're the first person to a party. And you see there's no one else there. You ask, they say, oh yeah, they're coming, don't worry. You have a choice to make right then and there. Do you take them at their word and do you just hang around and, you know, just engage in some conversation for a little while? Or do you go, oh my goodness, look at the time. That's ooh yeah, turns out my child currently drowning in the tub right now. I'm an irresponsible parent. I gotta leave. Sorry, bye. That's how you know. That's how you know where someone is on the social scale there. Whether they're good in a social situation or not, hey, that's fine. Hmm. I know this is absolutely riveting. Surprise! I tricked you all. This isn't actually a Satisfactory stream. It's a food stream. Hmm. Can't believe you guys got duped again. How foolish. I don't know. Maybe at some point in the future there'll be a like a food and drink stream or something. I don't know. I don't think anyone actually wants me to do that. I don't think anyone cares, but yeah, maybe I'll just do it for myself. No one else. Because fuck it. I do whatever I want. I'm a grown man. I am 31 years old. My name's on a lease. I know how it works. It's all good. Hmm. Well, let me see if. Hmm. Well, the brother hasn't texted me back. Now again, he's probably a little busy today. It is it is snowing up in this neck of the woods right over here, so it's not great out there. And he does work outside, so he's probably having a pretty shitty day out there, depending on where he is. So yeah, that'll happen. I get it. He's a busy guy. I guess in the meantime, I can play Satisfactory a bit myself. Wait, there was an update? Son of a bitch. It's a good thing I check for these things ahead of time and totally not just guessing, right? That would be foolish. I don't know who would do something so silly like not checking to see if a game is updated before trying to play said game. Couldn't be me. I'm just simply too smart and too good at everything that I do. Checkmate. See, I just fooled you guys. Hmm. I don't know how I'm fighting spinach and the spinach is winning. Oh, okay. So it looks like this is a pretty sizable update. 23.9 gigs. We're like halfway through it. We're like more than halfway. We're good. We're fine. We're doing all right. We're just vibing at the moment. This is just okay. Hmm. Do I even see? Didn't even remove the DRG stuff from the viewer from the rewards. Just goes to show how prepared I was for today. Look at that. All cleaned up. We're looking sharp. We're looking good. God damn. All right, no more requests incoming, so we're all cleaned up on that front. We're doing just fine. Man. Been I don't know. I'm becoming an old man, folks. I'm coming a little too old for this shit. You know? 31, treated my body like shit for years, and still continue to do so in some ways. But I you know, I'm trying. I'm trying a little bit better. I think I might even have fucking acid reflux or something. Not great. So I'm trying to do better in that way, and I'm gonna try cutting out drinking pretty much entirely for the foreseeable future until unless there's like some sort of event where I'll have like a beer or something. But I don't know. I think it's like a culmination of like two different factors. Like one, I just like I don't really feel like it. You know, I don't really feel like it a lot anymore. And second, I don't know, it's just better for me anyways. Especially because I've been having a little like uncomfortable, like very slight. It's there. You can kind of feel it. And you're like, especially if I'm at the gym and I'm doing gym stuff. And by gym stuff, I don't mean some fella named Jim, though I'm pretty sure he'd be a very handsome fella. But no, that's not what I'm talking about. But if I'm at the gym and I'm like I was yesterday, right? I was doing skull crushers. So I'm laying back on the bench. I'm doing my thing, and it's my last set of them. So I really want to try to basically push until I fail, right? So I'm going. My face is looking like Alex Jones on a fucking regular ass Tuesday, right? Oh boy, my red. I'm pushing. I'm pushing. I get the last rep out. I go and sit up, and just this. Oh, it's angry. You know, it doesn't feel good, and I get done lifting weights or whatever, and then I go and get on the treadmill, and I do about like half hour on there. I usually just angle it up, and I go nice and slow, and that was really hard to get through, like half hour, and I really put the angle up significantly, and that was really hard to get through. It just this sour bubbling feeling just right here the entire time, like right below my chest, and you're like, oh, this fucking sucks. So I think it's time for old Joe to make some changes. It's about Jover. No more beers. Well, I don't want to say no more ever, but I feel like I need to be far more conscious about what I'm having and when, right? I like no more just like a beer with dinner sort of thing. How it's going to be is just like, if I'm at a party or some sort of event and there's a drink, you know, okay, I'll have one. Or if I'm out with, the boys, trademark. Don't sue me, Amazon. But if I'm out with the fellas, you know, okay, I'll have one or so there. But I think otherwise, just kind of at home. I don't know, man. I think it's Jover. I just can't. The tummy is just not having it. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I went to a gastro doctor like last year, right? And they had told me, they're like, okay, well, so here's all the things that are bad for you, for your gut health in particular. Coffee, shit. Chocolate, shit. Spicy food, shit. Like, oh, you're killing me here. You can't be doing this. That's not fair. And then they're like, all right, carbonated beverages, shit. Because I was also drinking like little flavored seltzer waters, like non-alcoholic. Be like a black cherry one, that I would like a lot. And I'd get home and I would have one, and they're tasty and refreshing, especially in the summertime. So like every single thing this woman was listing, just nope, not good for your gut, not good for your gut. I think the hardest out of all of them to get rid of would be, I'd say, spicy stuff. I have so much hot sauce in that fridge back there. I I have so much. There's a local vendor. There's a local business that I like to get my hot sauce fix from, because boy, I'm itching. I always like a good hot sauce, and uh I don't know how much longer I can give my prolonged business. I just don't know if it's in the cards, honestly. It's rough. It's rough. Every time I have like scrambled eggs, a little bit of hot sauce, rice and beans, a little bit of hot sauce. It's just like it's so routine, and to change that now. Well, hot sauce. Okay, 1 second. Ahoy, shitter. Ahoy.
Oh, hey, Joey.
Oh, what's up?
Not much. Just
So,
been busy since like 4:30 this morning.
hell yeah, based.
Yeah, I got a cup of coffee here to try to keep myself awake long enough to do something here.
Drink your coffee before bed like a man.
Just that's what it takes sometimes to just get the day done. For me.
Yeah, I was actually just talking about how like about my habits with just stuff that's bad for your gut, which coffee is one of them.
Eh,
But as I was saying to someone in my chat, that yeah, hot sauce is not great. It's fine if you have it a little bit, but I have it with like almost every single meal besides breakfast. I have it
based.
with lunch and dinner. It's like rice and beans, bam, hot sauce. Or the
Hell
chicken
yeah.
that's in my lunches that I have for work. Fucking that the chicken is spicy or something. Like, I love spicy food, you know?
Oh yeah,
And
I get you.
and I think I might have to start weaning away from that.
Why you say that?
Mm.
Is it because
I've
you're a
been
coward?
yes, that is a big part of it.
Oh, okay.
Not only am I a big coward, but I think I'm having some problems with acid reflux.
Oh god, that's like such an amazing nightmare for me.
Oh, it's
Oh,
great.
oh, I can't continue. Oh wait, okay, the game is now loading. So I went to Valvoline and waited for 3 hours.
Are you fucking kidding me? 3 hours?
Nope. So I've been putting off getting an inspection done on my car for too long.
Mm-hmm.
And the last several times I've tried going, there was like an issue, like their machine was down or something, or there was too long of a wait. You know what I mean? So I I got there at 2 o'clock, thinking that it was going to be like a good time. Like who's going there at 2? That's a kind of an odd time.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, apparently everyone and their brother thought the same thing, I guess, because yeah, it ended up being 5 o'clock before I left there, so that kind of sucked.
That's not very based.
It was not based, but my car is inspected now, so that's done.
Hell yeah. I uh I had an adventure getting my car inspected too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so basically I had found out when I went to get my tires swapped over from my summer to winter tires.
yeah,
They're like, "Hey, you notice that your exhaust is getting kind of loud, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, totally, right?
uh,
Yeah,
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 yeah. I know about
absolutely."
that.
Like,
I
yeah,
know all
well,
about that.
we found some holes in your exhaust. I'm like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" It's like
Really?
I've only had that car since like 2019. What do you mean there's already holes in it?
Right.
Well, they said thankfully that was under warranty. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna complain that much then. I'm still annoyed, but I'm not gonna complain that much. Um, so they said that was under warranty, and then they said, okay, we'll have this done for you. I had to drop off my car. We'll have it done and sent to you by the or done by the end of the day, which is around like 5, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I drop it off. I don't hear from them for a while, and then they say that while they were trying to get the new exhaust stuff on, they had fucked up a sensor or something.
Oh boy.
So so they're like, all right, now we gotta wait for a replacement part on that. So we'll give you a rental. Okay, it should just be for the weekend because I dropped it off on a Friday.
Yeah.
So I go about my business. Monday rolls around. They tell me we're having a problem getting the replacement part because of the UAW strikes that were going down at the time. So there was a
God damn you.
yeah. So I'm like, God, I'm mad because it's disrupting my personal life at the same time. Like I support you guys.
Yeah.
But I'm
You have
like,
to sit there and grit your teeth and say, based.
very based. I'm trying not to get like pissed off, but like it is I fully support them and their push for better wages and everything. It's just it was inconvenient for me at the time. So
It's inconvenient for me.
so
Fuck!
I was like boot them out, scab them all. No, I'm kidding. Uh no, they so I was like, all right, well, do you know when you could possibly get it? And
Right.
like, well, we put an order for it and have it like emergency priority, so we should get it by like maybe Wednesday. So I had to go. I mean, all I had to do was like just basically pay for the gas and the rental, and that was it.
Right.
Uh, they did get the part; they put it back in there, and that was all free, thankfully, because it was under warranty. So, but yeah, that was a huge pain in the ass.
Sounds dope.
And well, during that time, my car was I was supposed to get an inspection, my tires swapped, and the uh the inspection. So during this time, my inspection was out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I'm like, well, fuck, this is inconvenient. I hope I don't get pulled over.
Hey, you should be fine, honestly.
Yeah, they said like I knew realistically like I was fine, but you know I just don't want the annoying inconvenience. And they also gave me a note basically um, from the place where I got my car service that like they're having a difficulty getting the parts and so on and so forth. So
Yeah, as long as you basically have that, you're good to go. It don't really
yeah,
matter.
I guess it depends on how much the cop wants to be a whole like bitch mitten about it. You know, they could do whatever they felt like, really.
Yeah, I get you. 180.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Steam must be doing their maintenance. God damn it.
So 12. I'm gonna try to reset this. 1260 minus 420.
Nice.
So 420. Okay. So I should be able to reset this water to this amount, and that should be it.
Should be.
Because now that everything's flowing, and I purposely starved the water supply a bit to, make sure everything's flushed and good. This should be it. This should be.
Should be, but
Because now there's plenty of copper ingot supplying everything over here, so that shouldn't be the problem anymore.
well, I remember we
Um,
were talking about, right, because where the copper was coming from, there was a delay. There was a certain amount of time between when the copper could arrive versus
yeah,
like when it's being made versus when it gets to the machine.
I haven't gotten that far yet, Joey, but um, as of right now, there's plenty of supply of copper. That's not the issue. Actually, I did find that we were making possibly too much silica, so that was also choking it. Like the outputs couldn't keep up.
This is bullshit.
So I know we did talk about putting a smart sink on the silica line, and that's what I ended up doing. And I did it at the point before it goes up to the top layer. So basically, the top layer will stay completely fed. Um, but if you look at, like, if you came over to the aluminum factory, you would see, if you watch it for like a minute or two, like it's only like a couple pieces here and there run to the scrapper, basically. So there's like, I'd have to recheck like the foundries and all that stuff like that, but maybe there was slightly too much. I'm not sure, but either way, there was at some point too much silica. So uh, now it's being synced, at least a couple pieces, like I said, here and there. So that's not a problem anymore.
Okay, that's good.
So yeah, there may still be a ingot issue, iron ingot issue, or not iron, but copper issue at some point. But as of right now, everything's fantastic. Everything's fine.
That's pretty good then. I mean, all it takes is for us to completely fuck something up here or there.
Yeah, yeah. This industrial storage container is completely packed. There is in the waiting train sitting right here with another load of copper. So I mean, yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's good. Enabled to receive notifications to remind me to take breaks every now and then. Why is that on? Turn that off. That's fucking stupid.
That's dumb.
Yeah. When I'm in the Satisfactory grind, I want to clear my schedule. It's like, what's that? The birth of my first child? No. Just put that off. I sorry, honey. I'm building a factory.
That's right.
Oh. So I told Dad that Twitch chat is text only. Well, I'm not sure if there's like a speech to text chat feature. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know, honestly.
Yeah. Good thing I don't want kids based. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I could have a gingerbread man cookie. Hell yeah. Oh,
I
you
think
got
I'm gonna stack up a few storage containers on top of each other and like really make a whole bunch of fucking storage here. How's that sound?
Where? Oh, sorry. What was that?
think I'm gonna stack up a couple of storage containers over here
Good idea.
because I noticed actually like just passively from fucking around with this thing, the industrial storage containers we had for the casings and the L-clad sheets I think are actually filled. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna stack them up on top of each other so that we're gonna have at least 3 industrial containers filled.
I'd say that's pretty okay. I'd say that's all right.
Yeah.
Cousin was saying there's only text, and Elder Joe responded, "Is that an OnlyFans? Is my nephew on OnlyFans?" Yeah, I'm showing
Yes.
I'm showing toes, old man.
Showing whole.
This is the way of the future. The future is showing your fucking greasy toes on stream to random people. My tits aren't big enough to be able to like just have a titty cam where I just like squeeze my chest together. So stop
Alright,
showing
yeah,
my
so-
hoo-ha online. Don't tell me what to do, old man.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. Oh, so apparently, the train had left and is now back with another load of copper. So,
Oh,
so yeah, there's plenty here. It's still unloading apparently from the last load, but now there's another one just sitting here waiting. Oh, maybe it's on that 99-second thing. I'm not sure how this works.
oh, maybe because
Yeah,
you said you have it set to a delay, right?
yeah. Did I tell you about the weird shit that it did to me the other day?
I think so, but remind me again.
So I have it set so that it's supposed to stay there. It's the setting is, completely load or unload, basically, or wait so many seconds. So I was like, okay, well I'll just put it like 99999 seconds. You know what I mean? Just to make it wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I noticed that it kept on like almost instantly leaving. And I'm like, well, why is it leaving like instantly? Like I don't like
It's
that's
in
not right.
nanoseconds.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck, So I went back and after troubleshooting some stuff, I ended up not being me. Well, so it was kind of me in a way, but apparently, you can't have more than like 2 digits for some reason.
Then
So
why don't
like
they
that,
just limit it to only two digits?
I don't know because I noticed like I went back to look at the settings again, right? Like I'm pretty sure I selected this and that, and I went back and it was back to its 15-second default timer. So then I tried the 9999 again and made sure I saved it and this and that. I double check, triple check stuff, and every time I put more than 2 digits in, it would default back to 15 seconds, which is not how. It's not necessarily how I wanted this to line up, but it doesn't. I guess I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
So so then I tried 99. I'm like, okay, we'll try 99 seconds. And when I did that, it worked. So right now it's on, from what I can tell, the maximum amount of time that I can do.
Yeah. I always find that very strange in like games or anything where it's like I remember seeing Josh Strife Hayes. He was playing some weird MMO or something like that, and he like finding out he often finds a lot of games where they don't tell you what you can and can't have as a name. You have to just find out the barriers yourself. So he's like, "Oh, I'm only limited to X amount of characters, but there's no like feedback or dialogue telling me you can only have like say 8 characters." So I had to just like keep guessing.
It's very funny you say that because I was actually thinking about that. I know the episode you're talking about. I can't remember the game exactly it is, but it's like, yeah, why didn't you just limit me to the number of characters I can do then?
Rather than just telling me that I can't do it. Like,
yeah.
like just set that limit there and then
Yep.
Whereas in this case, it's literally just like, all right, then if I can only have 2 characters, why don't you just limit me to 2 characters? And Just tell
Yeah,
me to shut up and deal with it.
unless there's some other. I mean, the settings are pretty basic, so I mean, unless there's something else I'm missing, I did the troubleshooting, and that's what ended up being the case. So I don't know. You know,
Sure.
it's weird, very weird.
Very strange.
But so yeah, the thing I wanted to. Where's that big shadow coming from?
Oh, okay. Apparently I can join you now. So I was just trying to figure out something on my own. Save.
Yeah, it just showed up on just showed up in my thing that you were online now. This bean over here is just walking through my shit.
Yo, that bean giving you trouble?
Yeah, dude.
Wow, that's not very
Um,
cool.
so the thing I wanted to work on today was I wanted to automate computers and basically where the copper factory is meeting up. Remember we figured out that annoying ass issue with the trains where you can't have an ABC track. You have to have either an ABCA or just an AB back and
Oh,
forth, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I don't really want to loop the track because that'd just be annoying. Um,
Yeah, it would be dumb.
it
Send
just
me an
it
invite, by the
mainly
way.
okay, and mainly just because of like the distance. Wait, tab. What's all that shit? This is not what.
Yeah,
Oh,
because you
this
can't go through
is.
the in-game menu. You have to do it through Steam or
Did they change this?
change what?
They changed like how you invite people.
Shouldn't be.
When I shift tab, this is like all different looking. I've never seen it look like this before.
They probably did it just to fuck with you.
That's what it looks like. Hold on, let me. Okay, this is weird. How do I invite you now? What's
Um,
this? Point shop. Invite to join your group. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't even know what that is.
can invite to watch. Yeah, I can just be like a little stream pervert. I can just watch you.
Yeah,
Be like, oh yeah, what
I
you building over there, big man?
I don't know how to invite you now.
No one does.
What the fuck?
Let me,
I don't
okay,
understand.
let me log out. Let me fucking boot out of Satisfactory here.
This UI is all like different. This is not how this looked last time I played this or used this. And now it seems less intuitive to invite somebody to my game.
Welcome to
You said
online gaming in 2023, where everything is needlessly complicated.
I can't invite someone from the menu. You said right?
Yeah, it can't be from the
Oh
in-game
wait,
menu. It has to be through Steam.
I thought we did this on the menu before.
We used to do it a while ago, but even in see, even if you go through like the in-game menu where it says join game, if you highlight the person as currently you can only join friends through join via session ID or by going through the overlay in Steam/Epic.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell is in Steam. I can send you the game ID if you want.
That's probably the only way this is gonna happen.
I honestly don't know where in the Steam overlay. Because like okay, so I go to players. Okay, view players, and that's right here. If I click your name, it brings up your page here. Okay,
Okay.
which is not necessarily what I need right now. If I right click, I have Watch Game Community Hub invite to watch.
Hmm.
Find games to play together. Wait, manage. My favorite categories, move his friend, recent names. Uh, yeah, I don't see, I don't see an option to invite the game on Steam.
Hmm. Apparently, you can only do it through session ID now. Because I mean, I'm in. I got in.
Yeah, That's really. I don't understand that. That's really weird.
Well, hopefully next week, if things go right, we play something else together. If we both team up and play some fucking Piku Niku, we can get weird.
So I feel dumb because I definitely had time to check out those things you sent me, but I ended up falling into a rabbit hole in RuneScape.
God damn you, RuneScape! God damn you!
It was not very happy.
That's all right. I understand.
So, you know, you ever heard the term achievement diaries in that game?
No.
So there's quests, you know quests,
Yeah.
but there's also achievement diaries, which I think is a more recent addition, like ever since they re-released it or something. I'm not sure to be honest, but
Oh.
I don't remember there being achievement diaries in the original, you know. So, anyways, doing achievement diaries for the most part, like most of them have a pretty useful benefit. Okay, some of them you'll get like a ring that will teleport you directly to like a farm patch, or some of them will recharge your run energy or prayer, or you know, there's a bunch of different types of things. Whatever. Some of them are better, some are worse.
Yeah.
Well, I've been trying to focus on my farming recently because you can also make pretty good money, and you just need it to just be able to access like different quests later in the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the nice thing about farming is that it's very AFK. You have to wait until the plants and stuff are grown. So basically, when I was at work, I would try to do a farm run in between every so many deliveries or something, and then my crops would grow, and I would harvest them and all that stuff in between.
On that
So
grind.
yeah, really, it's something.
You're not just on the clock when it comes to your real job. You're on the clock when it comes to RuneScape as well.
Well, that's a nice thing about some of those skills is like some of the more AFK or easy to do things I'll try to do maybe at work, and then when I'm on my computer and playing, I'll do quests because they're easier to do with the RuneLite client with Quest Helper, or like the more click intensive XP things,
I
because that's easy to do on my mouse and all that.
honestly, I don't know how people would be able to play that game without like RuneLite or any of that stuff or the helper, because the quest helper. Because I'm like, because I know at least watching your streams and like watching you and play that game and hear about like how some of the quests want you to do things. I'm like, how in the fuck would anyone figure this out?
Yeah, some of them are incredibly obscure, like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
But
like the one where you have to grow and steal the fruit that you made.
so that was a thieving requirement. So that wasn't even like a quest. That was just like to access the ability to thieve or steal stuff in that area. You have to gain favor first. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like a separate mechanic from like any other place in the game. There's like a continent they added. I think it's Zaya or something like that. And the continent of Zaya has special favor mechanics on it,
Okay.
and it's very stupid because there's no fun way to do favor. It's all very very tedious bullshit. So
So
yeah,
gain favor with a farming god, and then once by growing the fruit, and then once you grow enough of the fruit,
yes,
then you're favored by the god, and then when you take it, that's considered stealing, and then you gain stealing experience.
yes. You don't
Okay.
have the ability to steal from like those fruit stalls in that area until you gain favor for some reason. Like I don't know who's approving
Do I
this.
have
Like
clearance to use gamer language for a second?
I don't care.
That's fucking retarded. Why? Why would it be designed like that?
I don't know. I ran into something else very very retarded earlier that made me like actually upset.
Hell yeah.
So part of the rabbit hole I was in, I was trying to do the so there's different areas and different towns and stuff like that for these achievement diaries, right? and I was trying to get the medium Ardone achievement diary done because it basically gives you a teleport next to the farming patch in the town. So it's very, very convenient. Otherwise, you have to like run for like 30 seconds or something like that to the farming patch, which is annoying.
Huh.
So, um, so unfortunately, I hadn't done a few different quests. I'm like, okay, well, I'll try to knock these out. So I'll do some of these quests, and then maybe I'll have this done, or at least work towards it. You know. Well, one of them, one of the achievement diary like check off for the list there is to. Oh, okay. I didn't even.
Just gonna fucking.
I just ran in front of
You
a
almost
train.
got hit by a train, dumbass. It only goes in two directions. How'd you fuck that
Yeah.
up? Okay.
Hey Tom, I was talking about RuneScape today. So
Yeah.
so part of the part one of the checkoff things is you have to take a hot air balloon to Castle Wars, which is just like a mini game area in the game. Okay,
Right.
to so to unlock hot air balloons, I have to do a quest. Okay,
Okay.
so I do the quest, and like I said, the achievement diary was to take the balloon to Castle Wars. Okay.
All right.
Now at the end of the main quest, you have to do like some really goofy, funny mini game to land the hot air balloon. All right, I'm not gonna go into details about it, but
Okay.
you have to land the balloon. Okay, so
Yeah.
so I do the quest, and it's like, oh, you have now unlocked hot air balloon travel. I'm like, okay, cool. This is something like nobody ever uses, but it's for the achievement diary, whatever. So then the I go to take the hot air balloon to Castle Wars to get that part of the achievement diary done, right?
Mhm.
And then you have to do another mini game to unlock it. You have to do a separate mini game for each area you want to take the hot air balloon to. For some reason, unlike
Oh
pretty
my
much every other
god.
form of travel in the game, that like a teleportation thing that you unlock, this one you have to like even after completing the quest, you have to like work for it even more for each path you want to unlock. Okay. So I'm already pretty mad that this is like so stupid, you know.
Joe, why don't you play
But
RuneScape? Oh, I can't fucking imagine why I don't play RuneScape because
oh,
this all
I'm
sounds
not
like
even
the worst.
I'm not even done yet. It gets better. So
Okay.
I do the mini game, and I beat it the first try. Not a big deal. I land at Castle Wars, right, which is what the achievement diary said. It does not unlock, and I like double checked the diary. It says like basically take the hot air balloon to Castle Wars, and I like check the map. I'm like, I'm at fucking Castle Wars, and I got here with a hot air balloon. I'm like, wait a second, hold on. I bet you the game doesn't register this because I just unlocked the ability to take the hot air balloon to Castle Wars. I didn't just take it to Castle Wars. So
Oh my
I just took it.
god.
Yeah.
It's
So I
that
just
fucking pedantic and
so
shitty.
so I just took it back to the place I originally came from, which was you don't have to do a mini game to go back. You know what I mean? It's just like once you do it one time, you unlock it and you're done. So I just took it back for free essentially, and then took it back to Castle Wars, and then it unlocked. I'm like, are you fucking for real? Like, why doesn't it just unlock the first time you bring it there? Like, why does it do this? It's like there's thousands of hours to like max an account, and you're just like padding game time by doing this. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's an MMO. That's all MMOs are is padding game
I
time.
I
What do you
I
think there's
get that,
fun
but like,
mechanics? No, it's
oh my
tiny number
god.
go big after 7,000 hours of clicking on this one rock. That's how these fucking games always work. That's why I don't want to fucking bother.
I was just not happy. I I also real quick, I also was trying to work on my mining level a little bit just because it's kind of like just a very boring skill to do, and I was just like, I wonder if there's a better way I can do this besides what I'm doing, or like what kind of experience rates could I be doing if I was maybe on my computer and doing like tick manipulation stuff, who knows.
Sure.
So I looked up a couple guides, and basically there's in terms of experience per hour, there's not much of an increase between what I'm doing now and like the best possible method,
Oh.
which is horrible to figure out, you know? Like there's some skills in the game where oh yeah, like the very beginning you'll get like several thousand XP per hour, which is okay. And then once you get to mid level, maybe you're gaining like 100 to 300,000 XP per hour, you know, like that's okay. You know, the experience per level ramps up, but you're still making progress, right?
Right,
And then
right.
like once you get to level like 85 or something like that, then you can do like a million XP per hour. And yeah, it still takes a while. Maybe the stuff's expensive, but you can grind it up quick, right?
Hmm.
Not mining. Mining is like even the best like three tick manipulation, like for granite or something like that, is like it's like 110,000 experience or something like that an hour. And I think to get 99, it's like 13 mil. So
Uh,
yeah.
like my my eyes are glazing over at the thought. It's like, okay, so I get confused then because it's like I hear of Assassin's Creed Valhalla being like an absurdly long. It's like 80 fucking 90 hours for that game
Oh,
because there's
lol,
so much
easy.
stupid shit in there where it's like, oh well, you got to do this now, ho ho, and I'm just like, I don't know what part of this is supposed to be fun. I I I don't understand. It's like, oh yeah, even because MMOs and all that stuff, just I don't know what it requires to have fun with it because I can't possibly think of a reason why I should give a fuck about doing these tiny tasks for like 12, 15, 20 hours for like a very, very slight increase to a number on a spreadsheet. Like, I don't fucking care. I don't know. It's just not
Yeah.
my kind of game. It just really isn't.
There's definitely certain skills that, and I'm not the only one who feels this way, but there's definitely certain skills in the game that they probably should do some type of rework. They probably should do some type of more interactive. You're so close to my face right now.
Finger point.
They did something with rune crafting because like it was notoriously slow, and like everyone was wanting to commit Sudoku training it, so they introduced Guardians of the Rift, which is actually like kind of a fun way to train it. So
Mm.
right now, mining does not have anything that's like even remotely fun or like really interactive. You know,
It's like no matter what, you're
um,
eating a shit sandwich.
yeah, like no matter what you do, you can just yeah, you're fucked.
The best shit sandwich is the one that has like the rusted nails in it, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
And you just
great.
hope it kills you faster. You know. Agility is another one where it's very tedious, but there is something that you can unlock from like a late level, like a later game quest, and it's like actually kind of like a pretty fun. It's actually like a fun obstacle course. Like you're I don't know what the context is, but you're in some type of like a dangerous like dungeon essentially, and there's like these old dungeony traps or something like that, and you gain pretty good experience from it.
Is it dungeony?
And you actually yeah, it's very dungeony. Like
Ooh, okay.
there's like old stone statues with like swords or something, and you have to do the timing right, otherwise you get chopped, and you have to like swing across ropes and this and that, and it's just like it's just cool,
That yeah, that
compared
sounds
to
way more fun.
yeah, and you can actually make pretty decent money from it too. There's actual like uh, a couple different rewards. So some people don't like it because it's like tough, or it can be tough, but it's actually a kind of an engaging, cool looking way to train it, and you can make money. So
Yeah, I was gonna say it
um,
sounds like it's actually like kind of rewarding feeling, and
yeah.
it's like engaging. It's not just like sit here, click on brown rock for
Hmm.
200 hours. Like, yeah, I'd rather fucking Sudoku myself off a cliff, please.
Yeah, and agility is kind of a weird one because you don't have to pay attention to it, but you have to click often enough where you can't just like let it run for a minute or two, you know? Like
Gotcha.
in some forms of mining, I can sit there and click like every minute or two, and my guy will do something for a little while, whatever. But agility, it's like it's an action every like 5-10 seconds, so it's kind of hard to not pay attention to it. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like you don't have to pay attention in between, but you have to click again soon, too soon for it to leave it alone. You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
kind of frustrating.
Gotcha.
But
Tom saying worst
anyways,
skill in the game.
agility, yeah, agility is not great. I think mining is worse. I haven't done the sepulchre yet, so I don't know how fun that is, but it looks like it's fun. That's the dungeon thing I was talking
Oh,
about,
the
Joe.
sepulcher.
Yeah, I think
Nice.
that's how it's. I think that's how it's pronounced.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah. Oh, he means mining is the worst. Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Mining. Yeah, there's not. So like, I was looking at videos from Theoatrix. Is that name? I don't know. About the
Something.
volcanic mine, and that looks like it could be fun, but it's also like I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah.
Um, sorry, it's like
No,
a
you're
20
good.
minute rant about RuneScape. Um, all right, so yeah, what I would like to do is get computers automated. I have a um,
Yeah,
quick wire alt recipe.
you have that little factory that's way over there,
Yep,
like just
I
past
can
the.
belt that over.
Okay.
Uh,
So there's
Tom's pumped. Apparently, might as well play RuneScape.
at this rate, yeah. But I
Yeah.
mean, fuck it, whatever. Um,
So yeah, I can belt that over. It's not a big deal. This was just like a rough idea. Like I kind of got on just for a few minutes the other day just to like maybe get something over here.
mhm.
I figured maybe I can get the other train station over here, and then I could just run the railway over to the oil factory, and then could unload into these storage containers for the quick wire, rubber, and circuit board. The circuit
Well,
board, I'm a little not sure what I want to do because that
because
needs copper ingot with a plastic. And
oh,
I
that's copper sheet with
or copper sheet.
plastic, and then it looks like you have an alt recipe that makes one more per minute, but it requires like over double the amount of plastic and 30 quick wire.
Mm,
Oh, okay, I see. So, okay, so the cycle time on the first one must be way shorter because okay. Wait, that's a fucking weird one
it
then.
either way, it's either 8.75 or 7.5 per minute. So
Yeah.
um, well, see if we're kind of already short on copper. Well, I guess are we short on copper, or do we want to just leave the copper thing as is and maybe do the quick wire instead?
I mean, this area is not great for copper, so we should since you got a quick wire thing over there and you don't really have any other purpose for it besides kind of this, you might
Okay,
as well just lean towards that. The other thing is the plastic. You're
105.
gonna need. You know what? Let me look at that other recipe there. So I
I
assume
think
we're
we
gonna need assembler for okay.
10.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
how much?
need
Yeah,
12.5. Okay, so the 10 is per cycle. So you're gonna need 12.5 plastic per minute because there are 48-second
12.5 a
cycle
minute.
times.
So how much quick wire a minute?
37.5. Which I
Really?
mean, quick wire is easy. You can just make a ton of that in no time. That's easy.
Let me go see how much quick wire I'm producing right now exactly.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think I
That's a pure node, isn't it?
yeah, and I have a Mark II miner on there. So a pretty good amount.
Yeah, you have plenty. You have
But
plenty.
I'll
I already. I can.
just
I already tell. I know.
yeah, but like maybe we could run two of these. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
I want to know how much I actually have so we can max that out because yeah, I am kind of worried about trying to use up more copper over there.
Yeah, we're
Um,
already pretty much using pretty much a majority of your. well, I would say a majority, if not all, your copper for your aluminum and just your regular stuff. So that's
Hey,
pretty much
baby.
spent. I don't think you really have anything to spare.
Oh, what's wrong? Baby,
Is that a
baby, I gotta
babber?
play. Baby, I gotta play, honey. Baby, what's wrong? Go play with mama. Go play with mama.
Jammy Jam's on early.
Yeah, you got jammies on already? There you go.
Oh my god.
Baby, go
Free
play with mama.
jammies.
She was yelling dad down.
Hold on, Joey. I'll be right back.
Alright, no problem.
What's wrong, honey?
Okay, so I see. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm looking at your guys' chat messages. I see them. I just haven't had a chance to really respond to them. Mom just handed you a book called Natural Alternative to Prozac. Okay. Do you have a prescription for Prozac? Or like an equivalent? That's the only time where I would think of a reason. Unless she's giving you some not so subtle hints. The back of the book says amino acid therapy, kava extract, St. John's wort, melatonin. What the fuck is that one? Ginkgo biloba extract? That's fake. That's made up. That sounds like some Lord of the Ring bullshit. Ah, yes, Frodo. You must take some Ginkgo biloba extract. Yes.
12?
Nah, just a very regifted book. Okay, don't know why she got that for you then. It's an odd choice. It's an odd choice.
60.
Not
So
one I would make.
So
But, hey.
I'm making 300 wire a minute.
Oh, that's cake. In that case, yeah, this only requires 37.5 a minute. So yeah, you got this more than cleared. You're fine. At least for circuit boards, you can make 7 of these fuckers a minute. So if you can make
that's an assembler.
Yeah, that's an assembler. And for your computers, you need 105 per minute.
Oh, so we could run 2 then.
Yeah, good.
I don't see why we couldn't.
You do need 7 circuit boards a minute, which I think actually is pretty clean with. Yeah, it's actually like pretty damn close with the alternative recipe that we got anyways.
Oh, I should probably. I gotta go to the other factory and grab stuff for Mark V belts.
The wife just. Okay, apparently she keeps getting recommended a video in her YouTube stuff called the Incel to Trans Pipeline. I have no idea what the
Nice.
fuck is going on there. It sounds like some PragerU bullshit.
That sounds good. I like that.
I don't know. It is common, is it? I don't know. A lot of incels hate women because they're yeah, I mean that's possible. So do a lot of Nazis. They just don't want to admit they're gay because they just look at black dicks all the time like, haha, isn't this black dick very funny? Like, yeah, I guess. It's
yeah,
like,
dude,
yeah,
it's
but
very
look at
funny.
it though. Isn't it veiny and thick and just juicy looking? And don't you see it go into that white girl and you just get so excited? It's like, okay, like, is there something you gotta say here? No, I'm not gay. But yeah, these black people though, like, okay.
Yeah, I've seen some questionable things in certain servers. It's like, man, you post a lot of this stuff. Like a lot of it.
I'm telling you, the majority of those kind of fellas are just gay. They just don't want to admit it because that's a topic for another time. We're not gonna get into that here, not yet, anyways. Okay. So, all right. So we can establish that we can. This recipe for the circuit boards, that's gonna be really easy. They'll fit right into your computer stuff. So I guess like the plastics being made at the oil refinery and the oil plant, that's beyond
Yep.
or near the swamp area, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we know how
There
much
should be
plastic we're getting out of that?
should be plenty. I don't know how much exactly.
So I guess I kind of wonder at this point if it's worth it to kind of set up a train that can just be running these parts over here.
Well, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to bring the rubber and plastic from the oil factory over to here,
Oh,
so
okay.
then we can what's it called? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah, I get you. I get you.
Why is oh my god, what is going on? How am I overfilled on water again? I don't understand this, dude.
Are you at the aluminum?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I just wanted to check it, and like the math is correct. I double checked it. I don't know why it's
You
doing this. It's so fucking annoying.
would you like me to double check some stuff with you?
You're more than welcome.
Okay.
I already double checked like earlier, and I don't understand why it's doing this.
I'm
It's
running up
very
the
annoying.
I'm running up this crazy train pathway that we got up here. And I'm hoping that I can jump and get out of the way in time enough to where the train doesn't fucking wreck me on the way down.
Like there should be just enough water, and it's just not working. And I don't know why.
Yeah, let
So
me
360.
So I know
This no
I've
60
had
is 420.
problems doing this shit too. It took me like forever to get things right on my file. So hopefully my insight into my own failings can help you here.
I just like I've checked this like so many times over and over and over and over again, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's not working.
I
All
feel like
these,
I'm the ancestor where I like every time we come back, I'm like, now you know the tragic extent of my failings.
yeah, I just double checked all the initial refineries. They're at 100%, and
Okay.
then the other set of four. There's three at 100%, and then one at 50. So I'm looking at the output 60 per minute plus it's going to be 360. So it's outputting 420 meters cubed a minute,
Okay.
and then the initial refineries are producing I think it was 1260, or
Yeah.
they need
They need
1260.
1260 on their intakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So minus the output of the other refineries, if they need 840. So you divide that by the two input valves, it should be 420. But when I set them to 420, it oversaturates.
Okay, let me see. Let me see.
And I got this pipe so that this valve does
350.
not. Yeah, I just set them to 350 just to like.
Okay, let me see here. This fucking aluminum, dude. Aluminum, like especially doing that by myself and like figuring that all by myself, it was just like such a problem. And I had the same issue too. It was like the water was fucking me up.
Wait a second here. This valve coming from the other refineries is limited to 420. I wonder if that's potentially causing a backup over time because sometimes it does. I've seen the flow rate increase over the 420.
Hmm.
I wonder if I should max that so there's
Water
no.
maxing.
Yeah. Like even though like numbers wise 420 is the max, um
Cause I'm seeing
but
here,
it could
right?
surge.
When I get into your aluminum here, I'm seeing the machine on the far left. That has a efficiency rate of like 50%. I'm wondering why that is. I'm wondering if it's
And in the front row
yeah,
up here, yeah,
the one I'm looking
because
at.
of how much we were making, it ended up being 3.5 machines.
I'm just wondering if this is like an over time statistic or if it's like a per minute statistic as opposed to
I guess is there?
I'm guessing it's like a time period that it goes by.
Yeah,
Hmm. It seems like it's going just fine, but I don't know.
well that's because I flushed the water, so
Oh,
yeah, so I reset the machines kind of like manually. You know what I mean?
gotcha. Okay, that's probably why it was so low for a bit, and now it's like working its way back up, is because
Yeah,
it was down for a long time, and now
that's
it's
what I've had to do. Before is like I'll flush the whole network just to like reset the water flow and all that stuff, and
yeah.
then it works fine for a while,
And something gets
um,
backed up because it's
and it's
usually
always the
fucking
water.
liquid. It's always a liquid. It's always water. It's always alumina solution. It's something that's not moving where it should be moving every
I'm
fucking time.
I'm going. So this valve coming from the output, I open it all the way, so there's no potential bottleneck. But it won't backflow. You know what I mean? It won't go
Yeah,
back in.
yeah. Valves are
Um,
very handy for that. Thank you, Gabe Newell.
so I have the initial inflow slightly set back. So in theory, we should not have like an output chokehold. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um, we are what? So 50, 70. So we should technically be 140 meters cubed short a minute. Um, I don't know. If this doesn't work, then I don't know.
all right. So this is letting through 350, which this is connected to. Wait. Hold on. Do you have this valve on wrong? This one right here. This looks like it's facing the opposite direction.
No, it's facing the same direction as this one.
So you want water to be coming from this pipe out through here.
Yeah, and that's why I have that valve there, so it can't like possibly backfeed from the output of the other refineries.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
And then and
Oh,
then
okay.
these two,
I mistook that one for an intake in the first
yeah,
part. And I was like, why the fuck? It was like, well, there's your
yeah,
problem.
and then these two pipes are from the river, so there shouldn't be any, like I said, there shouldn't be any like backflow or whatever. You know what I mean? It should all be pushing towards the first set essentially from here.
Okay.
And this side piece from the output is just supplemental, because we gotta get rid of the water. So,
All right. So I guess
so
things
I
look
don't think the
okay down here, at least at first glance. So I guess I'll move up a little further to see if there's something else that's it's just not doing what it's supposed to do.
yeah, I'm checking the amount right now and everything, and it's weird because this machine right here is maxed on water, and this machine is like just barely getting enough, even though they're right next to each other. But
Wild.
it's fine. Yeah, water's weird.
Water is weird and terrible. Who needs water?
Right now, I mean, right now we got all green lights, which is good. So
Yep. Yep. So far, okay. So these guys are eating good. These guys are doing okay.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't do the silica thing earlier because it was bad, dude. It was, oh, it was really bad. It was getting choked so hard on that.
What
See, if you
the
sit there,
what the sink right on the silica line?
yeah, if you sit there and watch it, there's, it doesn't happen all the time, but there's often enough. There's like a good chunk that needs to get scrapped.
Yeah.
You know,
It
so
might
imagine if,
be because it might have to travel a little bit before it makes it to the machine, so our timing in that section might just be off.
yeah,
So, yeah, that's tough.
and that's hard to do unless you have it like a very very short run. But we have the fastest belts we can, and like I said, I put the sink here so that everything ahead of it, all the belting up into the machines or whatever is still it's full. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's as fast as it possibly can, and the splitter is only overflow to that side. So everything ahead of it will be full before it splits anything off. But now there's not an output problem with the first set of refineries.
Right, right.
So
Hmm.
I don't know.
Now it looks like, man, this one's weird too, because I'm seeing this refinery right here on the end, and this guy, it takes in so much aluminum solution at once. It burns through it, and then there's like a lull. There's like a period of time where it's just not getting nearly what it should.
Like the water flow or
Like the intake for alumina solution.
oh
And then once it breaks that cycle, because like the cycles are fast, they're literally a second a piece. So once it once it completes those
oh
cycles, and then it sees like, oh, I don't have enough to start another one, the machine stops for like, what is that,
yeah, I
five
see what you're
six
talking
seconds at a
about.
time?
Yeah, that was a while.
Yeah, that was weird.
I'm not sure why it would do that. Yeah, you'd think as
Okay,
soon as they had enough for another cycle, it would kick right back up, but
what I'm gonna
maybe there's
do,
like
I'm gonna
a.
put a valve right here. Actually, no, not right there. Let's put one right here. Prevent,
Well, put one on each like spot.
yeah, each junction, so that way the potential for backfeed is just not gonna be there.
Okay.
So it's all just being, once it reaches into that pipe, it's just not gonna backfeed. So hopefully, all right, I'll keep an eye on that same machine. I'll see if there's problems.
Yeah, let's check this out. Let's watch this for a minute here. I'll double check the outputs real quick. So 120 a minute.
I think this is actually doing better.
So 840.
Yeah, it looks like it's doing better because it was hitting that same kind of slow period.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, according to the like at least numbers wise, as long as this initial line of
Just
refineries
did
is
it
running,
again. It just broke cycle. It took longer that time, but it broke cycle.
so yeah, this initial line of refineries is producing literally the exact amount it needs. So any tiny little imperfection of whatever could cause that.
Okay, hold on. I just saw something interesting too. This refinery right here, the one on the end,
Yeah.
this one, this one also broke cycle.
Looks like it's not getting enough water.
Yeah. It's not getting water fast enough. The cycle second time is 6 seconds. Yeah, it just
So
did it again. So this
All right,
one's being choked somewhere.
So I'm gonna increase the flow to 400, so it's gonna be a little short. And then we'll see how that reacts. So I set the valves for 400 on each. So we should only be 40 gallons short, or 40 meters, cubed.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see how that goes.
All right, let's see. I mean, because each cycle, each 6 seconds, it's taking 18 cubic meters of water. So it needs that water and needs it fast. By the time that it breaks cycle and is able to continue again, yeah, it's not doing good.
You watched the one at the very end? Because I saw the second one from the end was not doing it. Wasn't keeping up.
Yeah, the one on the end is not doing it as well. Oh, I also forgot to post the multi-twitch.
Huh. Alright.
I'm very smart.
Well, I'll put it to 420.
Okay. There you are. In case you lovely people want to watch both of us at the same time, the option is right there.
So, at least numbers-wise, this is fine. So, yeah, flow rate is a pretty consistent. Yeah, right around 420. Okay. That's good. I'm gonna check the other pipe here. Flow rate is, pretty consistent, right around 400, 420. Something shut off for a second.
Yeah.
That back line. Yeah, the flow rate just dipped way down to like 200.
There's something fucky going on here.
And now it's back up. Now it's back down. So the back line is, or the front line, whatever you want to call it, is not consistently running. But that could be because the first line is not running consistently.
Yeah.
In fact, that's definitely what it is, because they're dependent on each other.
They're codependent. They're very needy.
Yeah.
Please give me water.
Good. The good news is we have consistent flow from the initial river feed, so that's good.
That is good. That is handy.
Why is that yellow? Yeah, not enough solution.
So this.
Yeah, if it's not getting.
How much? These can take up to 600 cubic meters of fluid. Okay. All right. I might have to. 180, 180, 180, 60, 540.
Yeah, it just did it again. It was, just shy, just short, just for a second, and it caused it to skip a cycle.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering here because 180, 360, 540. I think the issue might be. I think there's too much water because these pipes are all connected and I'm not seeing a valve. Yeah, these are all sharing the same network.
Yeah.
So I think we have. hmm, This is sending through 420. Are these supposed to be exact? These valves of what they're supposed to be sending through, or is it just like I just cranked them open?
I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Wait, which one are you talking
The
about?
ones on the outside
The
for
one.
the
Okay, so
intake.
yeah, so right now, according to the strict numbers, this is exactly what's needed.
Okay, it's exactly what's needed, and then this is filling in from. Okay, that's just to prevent backfill, but
Yep.
okay. So I
That's from
guess.
that's from the second set.
Okay. Come inside. Don't clip that out of context, chat. Um, let's see, 180. Yeah, you see. Yeah, this is too much water on one pipe. That's why, I think. Because you have just each these Mark II pipes can only handle, I think it's like what, 600?
Yeah.
600 cubic meters of water. So you have one, two, three, four. Let's see. Let me pull up my handy dandy calculator.
Why is
Yeah,
this showing
that's
zero
that's
flow rate?
that's 720 cubic meters of water. So we're being choked on. Yeah, I think that's it. I think because these are all sharing the same network, they're all trying to like fight each other for that 600 cubic meters of space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Um yeah. Real quick, is this pipeline segment right here? It's not showing a flow rate at all for me. It's just showing like an amount in the pipe.
Yeah, I see that too. That's weird.
What the hell is that about?
I
Is
don't know.
Oh, I you know what? I wonder if we have some weird. Oh, I know what you know what I bet it's going on here. Because we have um a feed coming from both sides. I wonder if it's like fighting against each other or something. You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, so you see how this one coming through the wall, right,
Yeah.
is feeding the one on the far end, the one in
And
front.
this has a flow rate.
Right, but
This one has a flow rate too.
right, but you know where I'm getting at though, right? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
so you have one, two, three, four. You have four machines off this same pipe network. That's requiring 720 cubic meters of water a minute for just these four, and they're all in the same network. These pipes can only handle 600.
right.
So we're being starved of 120 cubic meters per minute because the pipes, this network can't handle as much as we're trying to force through.
Hmm.
They can handle 3. See, because 180 times 3 is 540. That gets us 60 cubic meters underneath our limit, but it's safe. It can
Right.
feed 3 machines, but it can't do 4. And we have 4 machines currently hooked up to this pipe network. So I think
So
what we'll have to do is this.
how many we got? So we got three feeds coming into here. So do we have to just add another feed?
Let's see. Because this line that's currently. Oh, wait a minute. So if that That's feeding that. That's sending 420 through, and that's sending 420 through. Yeah, and that problem's compounding yet again right here. Is that both of these are trying to send 420 through, but the pipes can handle a max of 600. So right here in between them is just, you know, like it's trying to force through more, but it can't. So it won't move.
Yeah, there's no flow rate here. Why is that?
What, in that pipe?
Yeah, there's no flow pipe. There's no flow rate here. There's water coming in and out, but there's no flow.
We might need to tackle how we did the intake of water again, because this is definitely a problem, and I don't think we can move forward with other projects until we get aluminum figured out.
Man, who knew liquid would be so annoying?
Who knew? Literally
Who
no one
knew?
ever would have guessed. All right, so
All right.
let me check my notepad again, see what I got written down. Initial intake is okay, 1260 cubic meters. So I guess I'm wondering how much.
What you got, baby? What you got there? 1260 needed for the first initial line of refineries.
Yep.
I'll show you these.
That makes sense.
What? Baby girl, go play with mama.
What's it?
Play with mama. Thank you. Love you. Ah.
Okay, that makes sense. That's making sense. So, okay. All right. What in the fuck do we got going on here? All right, so that's cranking 120.
Oh, you're all the way down at the water
240.
source?
Yeah, I'm going all the way back. I want to see exactly what's going on, how much is coming through each pipe, all that shit. I want to see exactly what the fuck is going on, because something's goofy. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 at 120 is 480. The 480 is coming through this one, so that's fine. All right, so I guess I'll make some notes. Okay. So the top pipe going all the way down is 480 cubic meters. That's coming through there. Bottom pipe. All right, that's at 120. 240. 360. 480 again. Okay. Okay.
20 times 480. Yeah, it should be 4 extractors per pipe, making 480 a minute, you know?
Okay. Yeah. So I see there's that. So I wanted to double check exactly what was coming through these pipes.
Yeah.
So 480 total coming through here. Oh
Yeah,
man.
I remember I wanted to, like, essentially, in a sense, overproduce the water from the river, and then supplement from the second set of refineries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wanted to bottleneck it with valves instead of trying to, like, perfectly just produce enough. Because that you know how fucking annoying that would be.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. A little too well. Yeah.
Yeah. So everything back here looks good, right? This all looks.
Yeah.
This should
That's
be 480 on each pipe.
yep, 480 on both pipes.
Okay.
Um 480 on both pipes. So I'm guessing the problem where we're getting hitched up is up here. Like right when it gets to the fucking machines is where we're having an issue. So first of all, oh, this can't go past. Oh wait, because you have it set. Got it. So yeah, what I would do, I guess, as much as my opinion matters. Okay, so this is
Yeah. What are you
sending
thinking?
through. All right, so I would place a valve. We know that that network. This is only we're gonna place a valve right fucking here. Since they're both gonna be sharing water. So this is sending through 4. Okay, 480 is coming in.
Did that have a flow rate before?
No, I just made this valve on
Okay.
this branch.
So also now look at this. This is flowing now too. This pipe didn't have a flow rate before.
Yeah.
Now it's pushing. Okay.
So, okay, so that line needs
Oh, this
540.
is the same pipe. I'm fucking dumb. Never mind.
That line needs 540. So we have how much? 420 coming through there, so it needs an additional 120. So I'm only gonna limit this. Okay, I can't do it. I think I need you to do it because it literally won't let me.
All right. What do you want us set for?
120.
420? 120?
Yes, 120. So that way it's supplementing this line to make exactly how much water it needs to run those ones on the end here. And then how many we have on this line. That one's making
I see.
180.
You're still letting it feed this right side, but you're letting it supplement the left side as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with whatever's left over that it may not be using, it's forcing a maximum of 120 cubic meters off to the left side.
Okay.
So this side is going to take 1, 2. These are unaltered. Okay, and I think. Let's see.
Why is this yellow?
Yeah, this. Okay, that's the other thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this side is the other problem too because this side is also getting it's getting overfilled. Right? Because we have 720 intake on this line, but we can only possibly force through 600.
So these two that are off to their side, they keep getting choked with water right now.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're trying to force through 720 cubic meters because that's what the machines are demanding, but we can only send 600. Which is why I broke that line in between the two sets there. Yep. Okay, so yeah, there is 4 for sure in this section. So we're going to need to break it up again into this section is going to need to be in 2 separate lines. Because we can feed a maximum of 3 per Mark II pipes.
Yeah.
And then the 4th one will have to branch off shit for that one specifically. Because, again, we can't possibly put that much in, you know?
Yeah. So this one's set, so... man.
I know. This is not. This is definitely not what we intended to do tonight. Is re-fuck with the aluminum. But hey, we gotta do it.
See, on the west side of the refineries here, we have, let's see, we got one. We got, yeah, 3 machines being fed from the straight pipe through, and then, yeah, I don't know. How do we want to split this? Oh, so you deleted this pipe in between. Okay.
Yeah, because they were trying to share the same network when it's just
Okay.
it wasn't feasible. So
All
okay,
right.
I have an idea.
Huh.
Have I have a little wacky silly boy idea. Okay.
Oh, are you thinking of, okay.
And then do this. So that way, that's because there's 420 cubic meters coming through this pipe. So this one's being fed.
Yeah.
So I guess I can always put a valve
Yeah, probably should.
saying how much this is 180. So I guess okay, I can't fuck with the valves. You have to do it for some reason.
All right, what do you want me to set it for?
180. So that one's getting exactly what it needs from the output line over there. So now with that line sending out 420 minus 180 is God, my brain is fucking fried. 420 minus 180 is 240. Yes. So now there's 240 coming through. Through here.
These ones on the end are still being choked.
Yeah, they probably will be for a bit. Well, this is going to be the correct setup in the end. Okay, so that is. Oh, I could fuck with this one apparently, but not the. Okay.
That's so weird.
Okay, apparently I can't set this to a determined number. I'm typing in 240. And then it's like, no, dumbass, 265.7, right?
Oh, now it's 240.
Okay.
It's showing 240 on my end.
All right, it is now for me. But for whatever reason, when I was in the menu and I was typing it out, it was like,
Yeah.
no, 265.7, dumbass. All right, so now that's coming through. So with... Okay. So if that's forcing through...
The flow rate on this is... no, I mean, it's maxing out near 240. But it looks like it's more consistently running around like 180-ish.
Mm-hmm.
But it is moving. Like, it is constantly, so the machines in the second refinery line should be running pretty consistently.
Should be. Okay, let me double check them, make sure they're doing all right.
Yeah, these ones over here are like getting choked. Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired.
I mean, from the sounds of it, you've had a pretty long and shitty day. Oh, this is
So
only a wait. This is a Mark 1 pipeline. How much is gonna fucking Mark 1 handle? 300. I mean, that's technically fine, but I'm gonna upgrade it. I don't care.
So I tried to start a little early today because I had to load the truck before I went out and did stuff. I had to pick up the kid from the mother-in-law's kind of early yesterday, so it kind of messed me up.
Yeah.
So I've been up since 4:30 this morning and like running around,
Yep.
and uh, and I had to try and get out a little early today to try and go to Valvoline, you know.
Yep. It's a hell of a time.
And I sat there for 3 hours. So yeah, I'm a little sleepy.
Understandably, I'd be feeling a little haram as well.
Okay, so this is interesting. Now, the back or the secondary refinery line, there is a couple machines that are starting to get too much water in the output.
Hmm.
This is pissing me off.
We just want this to work. That's all we want.
And like, if we look at just like I don't know some of the numbers, it should be working fine, but when you have a few different systems that are they're interdependent on each other, it needs to be perfect. And now the problem is we have liquids involved. I think it's easy when there's like just like a hard material that's kind of easy to control,
Yeah.
but liquid is like such a bitch.
It is a problem, especially when you have outputs as well that are putting out both liquid and fucking
Mm-hmm.
solids. Then it's like you need to keep solids is easy
Yeah.
enough. Solids is easy. And in
Yeah.
case you're making too much, fucking smart sink it. Easy.
Yep.
Liquids aren't that
It's
simple.
not.
Oh
It's a
god, I
pain in
wish
the
they were that
ass.
simple. Dear Christ. I wish they were. But they're not. They're 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 fucking not, are they?
No, they're not.
No, they're not.
Just a pain in the dick.
So I guess okay, well that's being fed in through here.
Oh wow, we have a lot of fucking, a lot of aluminum now.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude. Well, I guess that's good. I mean, we basically have like 3 industrial containers filled. I mean, I just added these 2 as well. So like, I guess we're doing good.
Yeah,
This is
we're eating good.
a high producing piece. If
Hell
it's
yeah.
doing that, so
Alright, so we're getting 240 through here. So then I can just limit this if that's the case, right? 480. So if that's sending through 240, and this is eating up. This spot's eating up 540. So 300 only needs to be sent through.
it's hard. It's hard to know.
Okay, I can't change this one either. It's like random valves just won't let me fucking configure them.
All right, which
Okay.
one do you need?
This one right here.
All right, what do you want to set to?
300, please.
Would that be making it pretty short on liquid though, total?
Oh wait, cause this side needed 540. Wait, why is this choked at 420?
This one right here,
Yeah.
because both intakes, at least according to strict numbers, right? there should be essentially 840 total coming in from the river, and then the rest comes from the secondary refineries.
840.
Yeah.
Should have 860.
Why 860?
We have two pipes of 480 cubic meters.
Hold on.
For the intake, for the
180.
initial intake.
Yeah, so we need 1260 total. 1260 minus 420. Oh Jesus, hold on a second. God damn it. 1260 minus 420. Yeah, 840. So from the river we need 840.
Okay, so we're still getting that. We have, in fact, a little more, which is fine. Yeah, that should be fine. So if we're getting 480 through this section,
We're getting 420 from this one, and then we're getting 300. So we're only getting 720 total from the river.
all right. Maybe my math is wrong. I'm gonna go back to the river and double check what exactly we're getting.
So both of these pipes, they're bringing in 480 a piece.
Yeah.
So we should, from the river, we have a total of 960 available.
Oh, 960. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And that was the whole idea, was like I wanted to overproduce from the river so it could be throttled back with valves, which are like infinitely, scalable,
Okay, so yeah.
That
So yeah, open up this one to 480 again.
480 or 420?
80.
All right.
480.
Well, if we're doing 480, you want me just to take off the limiter on it?
I mean, that's pretty much, we're gonna help try to prevent backflow with this here, so
Okay.
I mean that's fine.
So
So
just keep 480 on there.
so keep 480 on there, and that's gonna provide. Okay. No. Now that I'm thinking of it, hold up. Is our fucking intake game fucked up as well? I think so.
What do you mean?
We can simplify this whole process. Because now we don't need this. Don't need that.
What did you get rid of?
I got rid of one of the intakes.
Oh, like the okay.
Yeah,
I
the
see.
pipe coming in. So that way we know that this intake is feeding these three, and that intake is feeding the other three. Okay. That simplifies how things look for me, at least.
Okay. That's not a bad idea.
So, okay. We're getting 480 from this one.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
So then,
Yeah, so
then we only need,
that's
if this is
360.
sending through 480, and these are making, these need, was it 360, 540. So we only need 60 more cubic meters from the other line. So we gotta adjust that valve to 60. So half.
Just wait, 360, 420.
Okay, I can't adjust this one either. Fucking kill me.
So we only have a 120 extra meters cubed from the secondary line to worry about. Okay, I like that. That's pretty smart.
Okay, so where are you? I need you.
I'm coming.
Alright, so this valve right here only needs to be 60.
Okay.
Okay, so that left side, that's only getting the 540 that it needs.
Wait, hold on here. Why are we getting 240 flow from this side?
Because that the output from the scrap process,
Yeah.
that is directly feeding the last refinery here on the end. So we take that output minus 180. And so that's just independently feeding that.
I'm sorry. I thought this was feeding two of them.
Oh, no, no.
Okay, never mind. That's why I was okay.
Gotcha.
I was like, oh, we only have 120 extra meters to worry about. But yeah, okay, it's only feeding one. Okay.
Yep, it's only feeding one. So we have 240 left over.
Yeah.
In which so this is trying to feed those three, which is 540. So we can throttle, and then it's trying to send 60 over in that direction.
Okay.
So if we take that 240 minus 60 is 180, and then take 180 coming in from here. This needs 540. So 360. Yeah, limit this valve to 360, please.
$360, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And theoretically, if my math and my fucking mega autism brain worked out, that should be correct. Numbers and math wise and logistics.
We got 360 and 480.
Oh, what's up, Bowser? Bowser's Fat Balls, if that is your real name. You've launched the space elevator again. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Good to see you back in
740.
Satisfactory. Hell yeah.
So, right now we only have 740 coming in, though, from the river.
Yeah, we don't need that much, especially if we're getting basically 420 back from the output process of the scrap.
Are we sure, though? 740 plus 420. Yeah, we're 100 short. 1260.
We're 100 short of 1260?
Yeah, we have 1160. If we're recycling the 420 output, which obviously that's included, plus the input from the river, we're 100 meters cubed short right now. And so, in some form, some way, these valves coming in from the river should equal 840, right? Or was it was 840.
Well, they no longer need to.
But they have to in some regard. However they're piped, there's a total need of 1260 a minute. We are producing 420 from the secondary refineries. So we need to, in some form, some way, bring in 840 from the river. See what I mean?
Hold on.
Total input is 1260.
Okay.
We are outputting 420 from the secondary refinery, so we have to at some point bring in the extra 840. However, we split that, there has to be at least according to the raw numbers, that's how it's supposed to be.
Hmm.
Whether it works in practice or not, that's up to how the game runs. But
I was gonna say your front machines are operating 100% right now.
as long as they're running, then I don't care. But at least according to what they say they need, we're 100 short.
At 40.
But I guess it'd be technically better to starve the front line here, or the back line, whatever you want to call it, than the other line, because once these ones over here that are producing the water, once those are, if those overproduce water, we're fucked because it stalls the whole thing.
I think my math's correct. Because okay, we got 7 refineries. That's 1260. Each line of intake water is 540. So
Yeah.
540, 540, 1080 plus 180 is 1260. We're just choking back that water from the river and then using the output from the secondary process to make up that water.
How are we doing that though? We only have a 420 output from the second refineries.
So we're taking that we're taking the, let me see, 360. Hold on, my brain's fucking goo at this point. Yeah, because each one of these lines can only handle that 600, right?
Right.
So we had to break that down into 540 for 3 machines.
Yep.
So 2 sections of 3 taking 540, and then the one taking the 180. So we were getting that initial feed of water originally, but now we can cut back the water from the initial intake with the output water here. We're basically just, what we're trimming away from the first process, we're supplementing with the second, with the output.
Oh, because we're kind of bypassing it into the initial manifold.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're reusing the water from the output later on for the input.
Yep. Okay. All right. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So like,
but
yeah,
we need
so
that
still...
initial 1260 from the very start, from the river, in order to make that run, in order to get the water consistently from the output later to then feed back into the system. And then once we have that initial flow working, we can cut off, we can scale back how much we're taking in, because we're already making that on the other end.
Right. Okay. And now that it's more evenly piped, it should be better.
Yeah, you don't have like dead ends where the water is going and sitting and just sloshing back and forth between multiple pipelines that it can't escape from, because we're trying to jam like 720 cubic meters into a 600 cubic meter pipe.
Okay.
So theoretically, fucking hold on. There's okay, my little table here counts as wood. So I'm knocking on that this should solve all the flow problems that we have, at least in the beginning.
Yeah. I'm watching the machines right now. That seems to be going pretty good.
They are running pretty clean, it looks like.
Yeah, I haven't seen... Oh, there's a yellow right here. What's going on here?
Yeah. Saw that this was just a hair behind.
Why did this stall? Why is this one getting so full of water? What the fuck? Why is this one machine full of water? The other ones are like fine. How did that? how the fuck that happen?
Dude, water's
Uh,
weird.
I'm going. Okay, I'm gonna flush this pipe right here. Just this one section from this
Just
machine.
this segment.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Just to like clear this, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I guess if you want to go crazy, we could install. It's probably not necessary. Fucking valves at each of these junctions so they don't backfill on accident, but I don't really think that's necessary.
Shouldn't be a problem. I don't know.
It shouldn't be, but you know.
So, all right. So I flushed that pipe several times. So now there should be. Now it looks like it's pretty even. Everything, all the water that's in the machine is at like it's cycling between like 0 and like 8 meters. You know what I mean? Before it's getting flushed out. So
Right. But we can at least see that it's moving consistently enough to where it's not sitting there for a long time.
Yeah, that's all I'm worried about. I wonder why it did that. That's really strange.
It's fucking weird, man. I don't know.
Yeah, liquid is a whole thing in this game, man.
God, I don't like doing all that shit by myself because, dude, it's like, so like I had my Rain Man moment right there, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this confirms that I have some sort of mental illness, but besides that,
that was a good idea because that was a problem we had initially was how do we split this water apart, you know what I mean? And that was actually a smart idea to just skip the initial manifold and just use that secondary refinery to just feed a machine directly just so we can split it up evenly later. That was actually really smart.
hell yeah.
Because I mean the water's got to go there anyways, so
Yeah.
so yeah, it just makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
You're just skipping like not really skipping, you're just kind of being more direct with it. So yeah, no, that was a really good idea.
Yeah, I just didn't want to, because I've had so many problems in my playthrough dealing with this shit. So I was just like, you know, you know what? This is because it's what I was doing too, where I was like, well, I'm making water on the second end, so I might as well recycle that.
Well, you kind of you have one of two options. You have to cycle it back through into the initial step, or you have to scrap it. You know,
Right.
you have to bottle it and scrap it or something. That's the only thing you can do with it.
Yeah.
Because if the output gets choked or gets overfilled, then you can't produce more. So,
Yep.
it's one or the other, you know.
Yeah, it's one or the other, unfortunately. Okay, so I do notice that this one. Under an F.
Oh boy. All right, yeah. So now we have a solid 3 industrial storage containers filled to the brim with uh, the L-clad sheets and casing. So plenty of stuff here for us, you know.
God, I hope we should not run out at any point in the near future.
No,
Unless we're doing some sort of mega autismo project.
So in terms of supply, we have plenty, you know.
We got so much goddamn aluminum we don't know what to do with.
Yeah.
A disturbing amount of fucking aluminum.
All right. So, do you think Do you think we're good here? 'Cause I think we are. I mean,
I
oh,
think we fixed it.
did you get a chance to see the iron factory, like the little setup I put in there?
Oh, I think I took a brief glance at it, but I don't think I really looked at it in depth. I would like to see it though.
Oh, oh shit! These are actually pretty. These machines are actually like being properly fed now. This is pretty crazy looking.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, right?
Wait a minute, a factory that's working? That wasn't part of the plan.
I just like clipped out of the factory somehow.
Probably some sort of sorcery.
What's Erica saying? Why did I join your stream to a Dunkin' sausage, egg, and cheese croissant ad? Because Dunkin' Donuts is an official sponsor of Nasty Santa. I took their money.
Nasty Santa and Duncan on top.
Right. I'm an enormous streamer, so Dunkin' Donuts was like, you know, it'd be cool if we gave this guy money. And I said, absolutely. I'll take your money.
We
But
should
don't
give
think
this
we're all
guy
corrupt.
so much money that it that it could bankrupt and destroy other nations. So this guy deserves it. This guy's cool.
This guy's cool.
This guy's cool. I don't see a reason why
God,
we shouldn't
the
give it to
fuck?
him, really.
Hold on, what is going on? America runs on Santa. God damn, that's a good slogan.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Ho, ho, ho.
What is going on here? Okay, so this is splitting off. So that whole other line is being fed up. And
Yeah.
this is over here. Okay, this is fine. This doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's just the ones on the end are gonna get starved for a little while. They're like, ooh, I want my part. I'm dying. Shut up.
Wait, if this whole area is running the same stuff, why is like one side completely full and the other side is like dying? Isn't that
Well,
weird?
I think, wait, did we have a smart splitter there saying the excess can go over to this side?
Oh, overflow. Oh, why did we do that?
I don't fucking know.
Wait, hold on. Am I missing something here? Hold on. No, that's it. Yeah, yeah. What?
I don't know.
Why did we do that?
I'm sure we had a justification for the time, but
Maybe
I
we
could
had some
not
kind
tell
of
you.
reason.
I mean, now that things are running smoothly, this should be fine.
All right, I'm just gonna put any, so it's gonna split evenly.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, why did we? I wonder if we had a different idea about how we were gonna do something. But yeah, I just checked, and like both of these lines feed the same setup of like assemblers, so there's not a reason to have just the overflow there, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, they're all making L-class sheet. Okay, all right, well. All right, well, now it's nice and even Steven, so. Yeah, look at it go now. It's this is awesome.
Man, this is crisp.
Oh, thank God. All right.
That's a crisp looking lasagna right there.
It sure is. We got copper ingots for days, brother.
Yep. We got plenty.
Oh my God.
Thank fucking God. Hopefully this aluminum nightmare is over.
I think so. It's looking really good.
Yeah.
Everything's running.
I think
right.
we had the spirit at first. We got a little confused, but we did it.
We had the heart of the cards.
Yeah, we did.
So it turns out piping is very important in Satisfactory. Who would have thought?
Who'd have thought?
I'm
Making
checking the secondary refineries and. Why does this one have so much water again? Why is it doing that?
Stop it.
You see this shit?
No, I didn't.
This refinery right next to the one that's at half whatever. This one is like getting filled with water again. It's
God
not
damn.
like it's how.
Sweet dream or aluminum
Dude, I don't
nightmare.
understand. I'm gonna put a fucking valve on this. I don't know what's going on with this one. It's pissing me off.
I'm gonna get Gabe Newell after your ass.
Oh,
You're gonna fucking find out real quick, brother.
Oh, I don't have rubber. Do you have rubber on you?
I got rubber.
Joey, you have a rubber on
I'm
you?
gonna rubber the fuck out of
Can I
this.
borrow a rubber from you?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm gonna.
I don't know
I gotta
what's
split
going
the
on.
stack. I'm rubber poor.
Okay.
There we go.
I just don't
It's
know
right here.
what is going on, dude.
Right here.
Oh, thank you. God, this is pissing me off. I don't know why.
Harry Potter ass train.
I know,
That's
right?
true. Man, motherfucking
Right.
Dumbledore, look at this and just cum in his pants. Snape would be like,
Erica,
that's an awfully fuckable train.
Erica got the joke I was posting there. She's like, you can't be asking for rubbers on stream.
Give me the rubber. Man, this game's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's something.
It's great. It's a great way to get, like, in case you ever think to yourself, boy, I haven't had a migraine in a good long time. Do you know how long it's been since I've had a migraine?
So I reflushed that pipe like a million times, so now there's no water in there.
You say that now.
Wait, would putting a valve here? Would putting a valve there stop water from flowing out? That shouldn't be. It should be related, right?
No, if it from flowing out, no. It shouldn't.
So what's the valve gonna help then?
The valve helps backfeeding.
I mean, like, would it backfeed into that machine somehow? Or just not allow the flow of it? Is that what we're trying to do?
Yeah, it's just not allowing it to escape from the machine.
Okay. All right.
Or if we want to
Why
get
is
real...
it building up again?
Hold on. I got something
What
for
is
your...
happening?
I got something for your bitch ass.
This is making me so angry right now.
I'm gonna
Why
fucking,
is it doing this?
I'm gonna put a Mark II pipe or
Okay.
pump on this because I'm not fucking around anymore. It's Jover.
This is making me so angry.
Let me connect. There we go. We're gonna have this pipe fucking boolin'.
I just put another valve right on the other side of that too, so it cannot. I don't understand. This is making me so mad.
We're gonna get ridiculous. I'm gonna put fucking valves at every single junction. I do not care.
I'm so done with this fucking thing. Like how we're just force feeding this fucking thing now.
It's like
you are going to pump in that direction and that direction only.
You're gonna fucking do this whether you like it or not.
Making me so fucking mad.
You know okay, I mean? It looks like it's no longer holding water. It is. What is it? Was it the third one here?
Yeah, it's the one right next to the underclocked one, the one I'm right in front of.
Yeah. Okay, it's no longer holding water. It is.
I'm gonna sit here and fucking watch this for a minute. Pissing me off so bad. Like, of all the things to be weird and goofy, one machine is somehow like not exporting or not pushing out water. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Don't you hold that water? Don't you hold it? Like the opposite of.
If this doesn't work, I'm gonna delete the machine and put another one in. It must be faulty from Fix It or something.
Fuck it. Delete the save.
I'll delete the whole save. So I'm done with it. I'm done with this game. So all we have to do is put in like...
since I've had a fuck with aluminum.
Scott, I want to hear you've never had the fucking aluminum. I never want to hear you've had aluminum problems. So all we have to do next time we do anything with liquid, valves everywhere,
pumps
everywhere.
Yep. This is why
running.
I've gotten like in my save too. I've had moments like this too where I'm like, why is this holding liquid? I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. And I just end up putting valves and pumps like all over the place on the lines. I'm like, you are not holding a single goddamn milliliter of fucking fluid ever.
I just like out of all things, like out of all places, why there? You know, I don't know. I don't get it.
Couldn't tell you.
I don't know how the liquids work. You know, I
Right.
guess I don't know.
Okay, the first
Okay.
one got starved of alumina solution for a second.
Oh boy.
It broke cycle. What's going on there, buddy? Going on there,
Yeah,
buddy?
this seems to be working. Yeah, I didn't know like I didn't know this would be a help, like the pump right here. So
Oh, yeah.
that helps with the flow, huh?
Yeah, it provides a lot of head lift, and it really pushes fucking fluid
It
in
makes
a
it go a certain
direction.
direction.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, everything is just kind of sloshing around in there, right? That's kind of what's going on.
Yeah, unless you have valves everywhere.
Yeah.
Like this just takes fluid, and it's like you're gonna go fucking that way. It's mainly used for like verticality, but
Yeah.
you can also apply it in situations like this where it's like you aren't holding any fluid, you're gonna push everything out.
See, I'm almost surprised it doesn't almost. Well, I guess as long as you couple it with valves, then that's fine. But
Yeah.
if you didn't put the valve there, I wonder if that would help it or make it worse. Essentially, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because you just be like forcing water into areas you don't want it to backfill with.
Right.
I could see that.
Okay.
Man, that's one very aggressive fleshlight.
So we shouldn't need a valve there then,
No,
in theory.
shouldn't, because we have one at
'Cause now-
every junction leading to the main pipe.
Okay.
So I mean, we shouldn't,
Shouldn't.
but you fucking know how this game is sometimes.
Yeah. So, all right. So I learned a hard lesson. Valves.
Valves are
When it
good.
comes to liquids, yeah. Just valve it up, bro.
Valve the fuck out of the place. Valve it so hard it won't even know what happened to it.
Checking everything again. All right. Yeah. Looks like we're good on water.
Everything's looking clean for now.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's go check out the iron factory. I guess real quick. I'll show you what I did over there real quick.
All right. Your fucking butterfly looking ass. Jetpack having piece of shit. I was going real hard on British people in your RuneScape stream the other day.
It's fine. It's totally acceptable.
These fucking rants.
The wife is a big fan of that the challenge show. I don't know if you're familiar with that or not.
I have no idea what that is.
Um,
What is that?
but
Like
yeah,
basically some
it's-
kind of wipeout or Ninja Warrior or
Uh,
something?
yeah, kind of. Like basically, they take a bunch of people, whatever, and then put them into a house, and then they have to compete doing different stuff, and there's like politics involved because it's like because they vote to send people in and stuff like that to
Oh.
like basically fight it out.
Fucking Tanya voted for me again. Fucking Tanya.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's a fun show. They do a pretty good job, even though there's been like 20 seasons of it. They do a good job at putting like new spins on each season. Like some seasons they'll be like you're partnered with like your ex from the show or something like that, or there'll be like an all stars version where everyone's made it to like the final challenge or whatever. Stuff like that. They do different stuff.
So it sounds like they've kept it better and fresher than Game of Thrones season 8.
Yeah.
That's
No,
impressive.
they do a good job. I forgot why I brought that up.
I don't know. I was talking about how much I hate British people. I
Oh,
was calling someone a rants, and then you
but
brought it
yeah,
up.
basically, there's seasons where like it's like the what's it called there? What's the fucking show called? My God, my brain is melting
Challenge?
right now. The challenge, yeah, the challenge like UK or the challenge universe or worldwide or something like that. Oh my god, I'm clipping through. Oh no!
Did I send you to the Shadow Realm?
Apparently.
Get fucked.
God.
Oh wait, it says you're dead.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean it, I promise. What's happening? I'm
Hold
like
on.
frozen in place.
I'm reloading the last save.
Wait, when was the last save?
Just a couple minutes ago.
Oh, okay.
Why am I falling through? Oh my god, I'm falling through the fucking world. Hold on.
This is going great.
Oh no.
This is
Oh
exactly what
no.
streaming should be.
Why did it auto save as I was falling through the world?
Hell yeah.
Should delete that save.
Nope.
Okay. So we should be back to where everything was fine and good.
Nah, it's fine.
Oh, that was terrifying. Okay, so let's see.
No!
What happened?
My game fucking crashed.
Oh, that's not good.
Well,
Alright, I'm checking over here. Alright, this looks fine.
fucking what is it with Unreal games and like crashing like crazy on me?
England. So Erica says, "Uh-oh, network error. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What did you do?
It says you left the game.
Yeah, because my shit crashed, I think.
England has naked attraction, which is a whole experience. Naked attraction? What the hell is that? People just being naked?
It sounds like Naked and Afraid, but like I don't know, with carnival rides, that could be cool.
Could be.
It's like, hey, you have to play that game where you play the ring toss. That's like impossible, but you do it with your dick out.
I guess there's something on Netflix. I don't remember what it was called, but they basically take like horny 20-year-olds or whatever, and they put them on like a beach house, and like the whole challenge is like you can't have sex with each other, and then you get money or something.
That's really easy. Oh my
yeah,
god!
I'm like, okay, that's fucking.
Because that's just
dumb.
real easy. That's the easiest shit in the world. My god, I don't like. All you would have to do is just sit there, like, just be me. Just be like, yeah, I'm gonna play on my computer, and I'm gonna build a little factory, and you guys are gonna leave me alone.
Well, I'm sure there's challenges or something that like make it so like they're even more horny or something like that. I don't know.
We've pumped pheromones into the vents.
Can you fucking imagine? Can you imagine like they give them like booze and like they do some type of like pheromone stuff and like they grind up Viagra or something like that in their food or whatever. They just like dope them up with hormones and stuff, you know. And it's like, yeah, don't bang. They got like the dude's got like semen dripping out of his eyes. He's so packed full of it, you know.
It's they just tell them. They just tell them like, good
Bowser's
morning.
fat balls to follow. Based.
Oh, based.
Hell
There's like,
yeah,
oh
brother.
yeah, by the way, good morning, all you lovely contestants. Welcome to the Don't Fuck House. And we want to let you know that with your breakfast, we provided you with 800 milligrams of Viagra, even for the ladies. So you know what?
Lady Viagra.
And guess what? The part of this challenge is that you all have to just show each other your hole, and good luck. Fabio just got here and it's already crazy. Yeah, no context. No, I'll fail to provide context. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak anymore about this.
Nope.
Erica says it's a reality show where you meet people from the waist down behind a curtain, and it just becomes a Bachelor but with genitals. Are you fucking kidding me?
That's ridiculous.
That's the dumbest fucking thing I ever heard.
with every man, they're just gonna hit the button for yes, like every time.
Well, unless she's got like some real busted up like, and I mean even then, dude,
like beef and cheddar, and I mean with the
even
cheddar.
Then,
yeah, like there's still gonna be plenty of guys who are gonna be like, "You got extra cheddar?
Give me that extra cheddar."
I don't care if you got a yeast infection right now. I don't care. I'll take it.
All I'm saying is when I go to Subway and I get my roast beef sandwich, I get a deluxe. You know what I mean? Give me that meat, baby. Let's go.
It could look like a deli counter down there. I don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Let's go.
That's the thing is that like for women that's gonna be an interesting time because it's because all right, like let's be real, men have no class when it comes to taking dick pics. We're all terrible at it. Like
It's hard to make a dick look good, though. I mean, like, what do you know?
yeah, it's really weird looking. It's just like this veiny little shrimp hanging off the front of you, and it's not good.
Yeah.
So like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna put some concealer or something like that. And like, well, I gotta hide this big thick vein that's right here. So I don't know. Maybe put some fucking makeup on there. Maybe I'll paint little eyes and like put some mascara on the.
Yeah, maybe some googly eyes would be good.
Yeah, some the googly eyes.
Oh,
Actually,
hey,
I
baby.
think the googly eyes would be good.
Hey, baby. You want to snuggle with daddy?
She's crappy.
All right, baby. I'm gonna get off. Okay. I'm gonna get off. All right. Okay. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'll be right there. I'll be right there, baby. Hold on. I'll be right there. Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta go, Joey. Baby
Okay.
is big mad.
Sounds like she's getting real fussy with you.
Oh, she's getting fussy. Baby, hold on. Baby, wanna say bye? Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, she's mad.
Oh, she's
All
big
right.
mad. I can hear it from here.
She's big mad. All right, I gotta save.
Okay.
Where'd you go?
She like fell off me.
What did you do?
All right, Joey.
Come here.
I'm gonna get going, buddy.
All right, no problem, dog. You have a good night. All right.
Alright.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you, and well, for multiple reasons. Thanks for playing and helping me figure out what to do with that aluminum there. So that's good.
Yeah, no problem. I had fun.
You're supposed to see that.
All right, see you later, buddy.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh yeah. What a fun time. Oh yeah. Yeah, the top hat. The top hat makes everything classy, you know? Fellas, if you're gonna be taking a pic of the goods to send to somebody, I'm not gonna say if it's specifically for the ladies, because I mean, it's 2023. People go around, people have fun, Not judging. But either way, if you're gonna try to send a pic of the little fella, put some effort and some class into it, like Fabio says, add a little top hat, have a good time with it. Top hat, maybe get some lights, maybe just make an occasion out of it, because I guarantee, even if she's not impressed with what she sees, at least she can see or they can see, again, wherever you want, that you got a sense of humor. And I think that goes a long way. Sense of humor and some confidence will will do a lot for you. It really will. I'm gonna say, because you know it helps a lot of people. I know it's like the kind of like the easy thing to like meet people is like just have some confidence, right? Confidence, confidence, confidence. That goes part of the way. That goes part of the way. Not gonna get you. It's not gonna get you 100% there all the time, but it is a big factor. Apparently, this reality show just has them stand behind a curtain and it raises up to their stuff. Yeah, that is weird though. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know. That is. I don't even know how do you even show that on TV. Like, boy, those whoever's working in the booth that day has to like put in a lot of editing work where they're just like, all right, Todd, you're gonna have to apply the blur filter through 90% of the show. That's that sounds like it sucks for them, but I mean, what a bold choice for a show. I don't know, like I don't know. I can't imagine. Well, here's the thing is that even if you go on the show, right? Even if you meet someone else who also goes on the show and I'm not sure if it requires this much introspection, but it's like, how do you explain to people if you have a relationship later down the line, right? Oh, how did you and how did you and her meet? Oh, we were famous. We were both on television. Oh, on what show? Do you think I've seen it before? Uh, yeah. Well, my dick was out and her vagina was out, and we just saw them, and we were just like, yeah, we're right for each other. Okay, yeah, love at first sight. Everyone in my class is becoming obsessed with this concept, and it's so weird. I mean, it is strange, and there's 10 seasons of that. I don't. That sounds like that would be a show where you would get one season of it, and then that's it. I don't know how it can possibly go 10 seasons of that and remain interesting. I Okay, sure. You know what? I believe it. Sure, fuck it. Why not? Why not? Everything is real. I believe it. Fuck it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm a tired little bear, so it's Jover for your boy right now. I'm a tired boy. I gotta get my sleep for work tomorrow and all that good stuff. So, just a quick update to the schedule. Sunday, as usual. Well, actually, Thursday, I'm going to be playing some Turbo Overkill. So, in case you guys want to see some good old boomer shooter action, Turbo Overkill is a really fun game. I've been playing a bit of it in my spare time, but I'm going to be playing some of that on the stream. Sunday is going to be Deep Rock Galactic Viewer Spawns, and hopefully I'll add and tweak some stuff in there. So hopefully there will be some new stuff for you guys to enjoy there. And Tuesday, Nasty Santa and I are actually going to be playing something else other than Satisfactory for once. I think. Uh, I'm thinking it's either going to be a game called Piku Niku, or it's going to be what is it? Lethal Company, the game that's been going around that people have just been going absolutely nutty for. It looks like a lot of fun, and I've been really looking forward to playing it. I think that'll be a good time. But if you guys want to see one or the other, just let me know ahead of time, and I'll try to push them in that direction. So, but yeah, other than that, that's it for me. Thank you guys very much for stopping in. It's Jover for me. And I just got to say and remind you guys, as always, that Joverkill is on top. Joverkill has always been on top, and Joverkill will always be on top. Have a good night, everyone, and take care.